Good afternoon. It's Saturday, and as you can see, it is amazing, which is an excellent way of starting the week, as is my indigestion, which is caused by eating too many pork schnitzels. First world problems. Anyway, you'll be glad to know that this week we have a special surprise. I won't tell you exactly what, other than to say it is a return of some form. You will see later in the vlog, so keep watching.
Welcome to another episode of Toby's Stupid Vlog.
Never looks that impressive on video, but trust me, that's a massive moon. It is. It's huge. It's a super moon. Oh well, you're not impressed, but you know I am, so that's all that matters. Another sunny day in Kew. As you can tell by the bread stall doing so well on the cake front, and the endless queue of people going into the gardens. Anyway, we're going to Ham, make the most of the sun. Welcome to Petersham, beautiful, busy Petersham, home of Brangelina and other things. So we're going to try and cut down towards Ham House. This road is of course absurd because it's a tiny country lane and it's always like this. So this is the gatehouse to one of the Ham avenues. It's actually a private residence, which is incredible. Despite the fact you can see through it, you can't walk through it. So there's lots of different avenues in Ham, which are public land, which all basically lead to the house in a big straight line like this. There's Ham House. This is the greenway in front, and that's the River Thames. These are the 3 taps you get in an old house. Hot, cold and soft. I'd like my water soft, please. It's all very understated here. A small marble fireplace and a harpsichord. And then this very supple room. So this is the formal gardens Ham House. That's the cafe. That's the house obviously. And this is a teepee building contest that's ongoing. Some more impressive than others. "50 things to do before you're 11 3/4. Build a den." Damn it! Missed my window of opportunity by 23 years. So a secondary river has formed. And it's flowing down there. This is the Thames 2. It's the second Thames, as you can tell by these trees that are now in a lake. As you can see, the Thames is quite full. There's an underground field here, you might notice. Underwater field, I should say. There's Marble Hill House on the other side. Yeah, the river is again encroaching on the path. And presumably this water is that water, although it's not clear how. So I guess this will be where the waters come in. And where the path once was. This is an interesting path. These trees are all oh, well, how's that work? That doesn't work. How? There's yet another crossing problem, only 10 metres off. This guy's got the right idea. Just take your £1 million yacht, just cruise subtly down the Thames. No one will notice. It's very understated. It's very small. Maybe you'll give us a lift. Maybe we'll use the slippery tarmac. So after 3 or 4 flooding points, we finally made it down to Richmond, where it's no more flooding. It's the market in Heron Square in Richmond, which is rocking out properly over here and then funking over there. Look at that. Hello, it's Monday morning, which means, you know, start of a new week and all that. What's happening today? I'm going to go and buy cheese. That's reasonably important. Global finally paid me most of what they owe me, which is good. To be fair, I only put one invoice in a couple of weeks ago. They paid all the others. Huge step forward. Russia is acting like a ridiculous bully again. Very nice and Cold War-y. Slightly stupid. Anything else? No. I think that's it for the time being. That's my download complete. So, carry on. Here we are, just outside Waitrose. These are the wonderful model cottages. I'm sure I've shown you them before in Mortlake. They are fantastic. I can never afford one, but, I can walk down here and dream, which is kind of what happens. And they're next to Waitrose. It doesn't get much better, does it? Such middle classedness has never been seen before. So I finally got out today. It's been very grey and miserable. In fact, after all the sunshine we've had, it's now going to have a week of sort of miserable grey and wetness and cold. So that's good. Anyway, I was telling you earlier about a return, a surprise return. And I could do the build-up myself, but it would be unnecessary. So I think, without further ado, here it is.
It's Carrie Simpson. She's amazing at playing the ukulele.
This is London Bridge is Falling Down.
Good morning, and it genuinely is. It's like 9:15. So today is another RHP board day, but before all that, we are going to the palace.
Thank you. There we go.
Canopy with these ostrich feathers. See how sharp they are? See these big ones?
Well, I didn't capture much of that on film, but it was quite fun. Walter got to meet William III. He doesn't seem that impressed from this here photo. And then later on he got to meet Henry VIII, and he was equally unimpressed, if I'm honest. But that's 2 royals in a day. Here's the second one. So yeah, it was a fun day, and they got to go around the palace and learn things about William and whatnot. So yeah, it was a good morning. I've got to go back and finish my board papers for this evening now. Hello, happy Friday. So the thing I have learned today, and I'm sure I've said it before, but it's worth repeating, and that is the world of freelance basically happens in waves. And so you get 3 or 4 days where you think, well, there's nothing going on. There's projects that you've started and what have you, but, new things are like, ooh, and then everybody calls at once. So that I'm just literally emails are coming in as I'm having this conversation, which is hilarious. So I've gone from yesterday thinking, oh, I wonder what I'm going to be doing in April, to today thinking, I wonder how I'm going to do this all in April. Anyway, so be it. Better than nothing, innit? Hello again. So afternoon update. I've just spent most of the day editing this audio for a documentary. More info to follow. Very interesting, actually. Fascinating. Came out of nowhere. As I said, suddenly it's like, whoo, work. So it has to be done today. So it's been done today. I'm just about to go off into London to catch up with a few current and former globalites. Should be interesting. But I just had a thought. Yesterday I was coming out of the RHP board meeting and what have you, and I was talking to someone who wanted to get into radio, and I was thinking back to when I wanted to get into radio. And the attitude I decided I had to adopt, not before I got the gig, actually just after I got the gig, because to make yourself valuable in any company is kind of difficult. And I came up with what now seems in hindsight like reasonably naive motto, whereby I did everything, which was whatever it takes. And that was quite simply. So it meant that whatever it took to get that work done, it would be done. It didn't matter at the time how awkward it was, how much of my time it was taking, when it was, anything like that. Too bad, whatever it takes to get it done. It's the kind of attitude every employer wishes their employees had, and ultimately it's rather draining. But in the short term, as a way of making yourself valuable, it's a very good idea for anything you want to do. Just drop everything and do it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how awkward it is. You can't be worried about that. That's a luxury that comes when you're in demand, but it's not a luxury you have when you're trying to make your name. And that doesn't mean that everything has to fall by the wayside, but you just have to fit things around it. Because you have to get there. If that's your plan, if you want to do that, then you've got to have to make some short-term sacrifice at least to make that work. And it occurred to me that in my new life, as it were, in video and what have you, I don't think I'd fully embraced that, if I'm honest. So today's a new day, and we're going for it again, and whatever it takes, and we'll see where we get to. Anyway, enough of the heavy stuff. Let's go and observe some drinking. Blinding!
I don't want to go out and fucking bar in central London. It's a fucking shithole. London is a shithole. London is a shithole, and I don't want to go out there. I don't want to go out in London. It's a shithole.
All of London.
Every bar in London
All of London.
at 10 o'clock on a Friday night is a shithole.
Hello, good evening. I'm losing my voice, so I need to wrap this up. That was a really good fun night. That was a really interesting week of lots of random things. I guess that's what life's like now. So I'm going to leave it there, and I will join you next time for... who knows what I'll be doing next week? I mean, to be perfectly honest, I have no idea. But that. So see you then.